Put down the knife, let go of the rope, drop the gun, sit down, and breathe. You're worth it. Imagine if Markiplier was sitting in the room with you. Would you be doing what you're doing right now? If you were in the presence before Mark, would you be cutting your arm, screaming it's not worth it? I'm not worth it. Would you be really trying to pop those pills? Would you be really trying to hang yourself? Actually asking Mark to assist you as you rested in peace? You wouldn't, because your hero sits in front of you. You'd fall into his arms and he'd cradle you and hold you as you cry and sob endlessly, saying, I don't understand, Mark. Why am I doing this? Why am I so sad? And he would just give you affirming words that we all go through stuff like this. It's normal. People experience hard times. He's been there. He's done it. Guys, whatever you're doing, stop. Just because you're not being recognized individually by Mark doesn't mean he doesn't love you. He loves every one of his fans in a unique way. I've noticed not just amongst us as a community, but others in other communities where we feel insignificant to these YouTubers because they're so powerful and popular and they just have the mass, but we don't feel like they care about us the way we want them to seek that individualized attention. It's great when we can get a response from YouTube, or I see some of you react on Twitter when you're followed by one, or they retweet or favorite, or they like a comment or a picture you put up. Trust me, you guys are making a difference. Even though you may be one of millions and billions of people, you are making a difference. It gets me excited to see a community whose main purpose is to be a positive light and to help the hurting. And guys, that's what we're put here for. Yes, Mark may be the example of what to do to lead, but he's challenging us. We don't need to be spoon-fed and told how to live our lives. He wants us to tell him what to do because he wants to make us happy. That's what he lives for. If you're happy, he's happy. So if you're sitting on the edge of the bed thinking, life's not worth it, it's not worth it, remember who you're doing remember, even if you have to just get up every day, remember Mark believes in you. I certainly believe in you, and you don't even know me. I may be a no-faced girl who's posting a video because I've been in your shoes, but I believe in you. If nobody else will ever believe in you. But remember, Mark also believes in you, too. I'm telling you this because I've been in your shoes. I sat with a knife in my arm. I've had rope tied to my bedroom closet door. Thinking, what was the point? I can remember the day. It was after I found out I had cancer in 2012. I said, what's the point? I was gonna die anyway. Why not die now? My life wasn't getting any better. It was just getting worse. It happened as I wrote my letter of my last will, my death letter to my parents. A vlog popped up. I'd been following Markiplier since he'd started his channel. And this video of him and Yummy Mash playing Amnesia popped up. And in the midst of me watching this video, I realized it was worth it. If anything else, Markiplier was the reason I got up in the morning. Because he's what made me laugh. He's what dried my tears. Guys, if anything else, get up because Mark believes in you. I believe in you. You guys can do great things. So put down the knife, drop the pills, put down the gun, cut the rope, down from where it's hanging and breathe. Imagine a Mark in 2011 after he went through all he went through with a tumor, with his appendicitis, his loss of a job, loss of an apartment, loss of his girlfriend, suffering through an abusive relationship, a fallout with his mother, and being frustrated and angry because he wasn't doing what made him happy. Imagine if Mark would have committed suicide. He wouldn't be who he is today. Guys, we go through things to help others. Mark went through things to help you. He didn't know then that these challenges would be the reason why some of you are sitting here listening to the sound of my voice today. Because it was a video that he made that stopped you from your seeing your last breath. It was a joke he made, a picture of his that stopped you from hanging yourself, from slicing your heart out. You guys, you are so worth it. If no one else tells you, remember, Mark believes in you. Proud of you guys. Keep it up.
Not seem like it. It may not seem like I'm not that happy, but you know, I'm happier than I've ever been because I have a purpose and I have like a way to go, and I've been thrust into the leadership position of 5 million people, and I could very easily just sit back and keep making, you know, the silly videos without actually connecting with you guys and without actually telling you guys what it means to me. And what it means to me is that I'm so happy to dedicate my life to entertaining you guys, and not only that, but leading you guys to try to inspire the world around you. And you've done it in droves, and you've done it.
But you guys are the most important thing in my life, and you will be for as long as I'm still on YouTube.
All we have today is that people don't feel like they're making an impact in whatever they do, in the community that they live in or the community that they choose on the internet. They never feel like their word is heard. And that's the major problem. That's the only reason why people like me represent you. And it's not what I want. It's not the ideal. It's not what I think should happen. It's not the goal that I think we should strive for, because you guys have so much more power than you think. You guys have the ability to do so much more than you know. Even if you feel lost in the sea of numbers, that doesn't mean that you are insignificant in any way. That doesn't mean that you don't have a voice that can be heard. That doesn't mean that you can't make a difference.
Be a great inspiration for the community and the world and everyone else. And you guys are truly just the best fans in the world. And I mean that.
In all honesty, I would rather listen to you guys and have you guys tell me what to do than the other way around. That if you want to do something, you can do it. Like, you guys can do anything. When I say that I believe in you guys, that's not a falsehood. That's not me just blowing smoke up your ass. That's me literally saying that I know what this community can do, and I know what 6 million people can do together. And how proud I am of what you have done. Bye.
Bye-bye.